Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Today, I am going to be doing the day 45. Now, I think yesterday I did some testing, got my headset working. I think I was able to get it working. I did an online test. Um, it looked like it was working, but since then I've had to reconnect my Bluetooth headset. So I'm hoping it's still working. Uh, so, picture duplicates in the upper corner. Hopefully you can hear me when I'm stepping away. All the materials I have. Um, if I have to put it in front of me because there is people who walk behind me and people, it's about trying to be considerate of others and not get too many other people onto the camera. But there's only so much I can do about that. So all these people around can show me up. Uh, I don't know. I'm also trying to see about how to get things like chat showing. Okay, well, it says I'm connected to chat, so maybe it just puts it on the screen. I don't remember. But I will be toggling off to my browser to log stuff, and that's what you'll see in the corner when I'm toggling. Um, I did actually, I did the base minimum here. I got to switch over to my other, this is total body stage is a power thing. So you're just going for weight, more explosiveness. 4 having technical, it won't let me click on stuff. Or not recognize. Nice. Huh. Well, that's problematic. I can't. Let's see if I can refresh this page. So I don't know what they. So I'm using Streamlabs to make this thing work. And the thing is that well, let me try split screen. As my phone heats, now you can see me underwater too. I have to do the same thing I did yesterday, or not the other day, Sunday. Starting with my squats. What my 4 rep max is. Again, these are some scary numbers. Just my back's still a little sore from the other day. Not injured, but just sore. Like it's fatigue because I've been doing a lot of things every other day. It seems like I'm doing squats. Let's see here. Highest I went was 235, and I did 8. Jeez. Oh, I did. It's hard to go down past 90, but we'll try. Besides, I don't like these first sets because they're too. My body's too stiff. Okay, so hey TL, let me know. I think I fixed the audio, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm hoping you can hear me now when I walk away. They have a they have a way to set your mic or your external mic, but it's kind of weird and it doesn't actually explain it anywhere. There's not like an obvious toggle, but basically you have to turn off your normal internal. You have to basically turn off your normal internal messages or headset. And when you turn that off, it changes to a screen that says, "Oh, what do you want to use? A camcorder or a Bluetooth or use default?" It has like 4 options, but only once you turn off the regular one. And then once you turn that on, it becomes a 4 option thing. Kind of weird. So I was able to do that, and when I set it to default, that worked. I don't know what happened if I set it to camcorder. I don't know what that would do. Obviously don't have a camcorder on my phone, but Got to move my legs further forward. Got to wake up the legs. That's why I say these first sets, I always feel like I can't do as much. But the legs do start feeling awake. The blood starts pumping through my legs, and I feel a little bit better. All right, so now I got to do an 8. Now 8 is probably going to be closer to what I did last time. I could probably do 225. Okay. Plus, I think that weight is lighter. Just because, again, it's my wake-up set. I know, I probably shouldn't be using the four reps is my wake-up set. I should probably just start off with 135 and do 10 or something. But I don't know. It means doing an extra set. I don't want to do an extra set. But I'll try to keep this break short because how 11 is it 30? Definitely gets everything going here. All right, so here we go. That was probably a minute 90-second break. All right, 225. I did 9. I think I should do 5 on the 4 as well. 2 hours of sleep. Jeez, dude. For sure now. So I had muscles, maybe not as much as I should have. The 225. Now I know people are looking at me going, you're not going deep enough. I can't. Every time I want to go deeper, my back wants to bend. I even want to do light weights. I've done it body weight. If I go down too low, I can't. I don't know. I can't keep my balance. Even my upper body's too heavy for me. I don't know. I do notice that it engages my quads a lot when I go when I lean further back. And then you do some quad squats, more quad stuff. So I did 9 here. And I mean like wall sits kind of quad stuff. Huh. Iced coffee, Broncos fans? You obviously know I'm a Broncos fan, right? But it wasn't 16, so I can go down. I'm gonna go down to 215 and try to do this. That means I didn't push myself hard enough on that last one. If I could do, if I was able to do 15, then obviously 9 was not enough. So I'm not pushing myself hard enough. I certainly wasn't winded enough. And if I wasn't winded, that's a good sign. When you're using big muscles, when you're using the big muscles in your legs and your glutes, these are the largest muscles in your body, upper legs and your glutes. And if you're not getting winded, your body should be pumping blood like crazy to those muscles. And if you're not getting really winded, then you're probably not really putting enough of your juice into the workout. I don't know what time it is. See if Alexa, what time is it? You say, hey, you're staring at your watch and you're asking Alexa, what time it is. It's because my watch is on the workout screen and I didn't want to move it. I'm being lazy. So lazy, I'd rather talk to my phone. All right, 16 times. This is going to be interesting. I'll definitely be winded after this. always forget to rotate my hands. I think that was 16. Definitely a little bit more winded. Whew. Wait, 90 seconds. He's when I get to a 3 here, I'm gonna watch. I feel like I need to stretch some, just to loosen stuff up. All right. So I got to do a 2-minute AMRAP at 30 seconds. 2 minutes, as many as possible, at my 4-rep max. Which I'll probably just, I don't know, 245 maybe. Like I said, I'm still a little nervous. Am I still connected? it won't let me do split screen, so it's iffy. Split screen. It won't let me do split screen because apparently my phone is heating up too much. I bought a cooler. It's a little fan. I haven't got it yet. It's on its way. People say it works. Drops the temperature of your phone. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to use that. And it's got a little screw hole in the back that I can mount my tripod onto. So fingers crossed on that one. I can use this, but I'm going to have to keep toggling, and hopefully it'll let me push the buttons because sometimes Streamlabs won't let me touch links. So that's kind of annoying. All right, I have to do a 2-minute AMRAP right now. So, you probably get my head cut off on this. Huh? There we go. At least you can see the head. You see me sit down? Because I'm going to stretch a little bit. I know I'm supposed to take a 60 to 90 second break on this, but I feel like I need to stretch. I also feel like I'm going to have to ice my back later. It's just sore. I don't want to overdo it. But at least I can talk now, and hopefully you're able to hear me. And I can see, I can't read the text, but at least I can see when new texts come in, so I'll be able to check it. Oh yeah, that's a good stretch right there. I can feel it right where I need it. That's the thing. I think I need to stretch more often too. I used to stretch diligently. I mean, I'd get done. I'd do 20 minutes of stretching, or at least 10 to 20 minutes of stretching every day before I even started working out. I've gotten out of that habit. It's like I always feel rushed because these workouts are long. I'm not even sure how I used to manage to get all my workout think it's because I used to get up between 3 and 4 instead of between 5 and 6. So I lost a lot of my workout time. I'd get up at 3:30, 3:45 most of the time, but I was still a solid hour, hour and a half earlier than I do now. I'd still get up at that time occasionally, but I'll wake up at that time and and go, no, too tired, going back to sleep. At the very least, it'll get some extra blood pumping into my back now. I hope. One more stretch to the right. All right, gotta keep that core tight. Gonna be doing a lot of lift here. 2 minutes, as many as I can. It's just, well, I will have to watch it. You could definitely feel that lower back, feeling that lower back tighten up. If I hold my form, should be fine, but I gotta be careful. I'm gonna check to see how hot my phone is. It's already hot. I'm gonna run under some water this minute. You'll see water rushing over the phone. Still says I have a temperature. Yes, I guess I turned it off. Oh well, no time for that. Stop delaying. All right, hey, Imagine. Uh, I am doing great. I think I got my audio working. So hopefully you can hear me when I step away from the phone now. Uh, that was the. Oh, it's that time. Oh, okay. Let's go. I gotta do an AMRAP. So what that means is, oops, probably should set a timer. An AMRAP for 2 minutes, as many reps as possible at my, um, basically at my max. Which this isn't my max. This is my cautious max. The amount I think I can do safely with my uh, taking. I gotta really watch it though. Keep that core tight. Keep the leg. Timer started. Keep in mind, I also don't go down as deep as some because I haven't figured that out yet. Can't get my back to let me do that. Now it's 10 at 2:45. It was a lot easier than I expected. I said, so actually it's not. That's only 2:15. That's why it was so much lighter. Don't know how to do math. Math threw me off. Let's try to put the weight on that it's supposed to be. That was only 2:15, and I was going for 2:45. Guessing this will be a lot heavier. many as I can here. All right. I think I did 8. Cool. Glad to hear it. Should make it a lot more usable. I deleted all my other videos from these remote because most of it's crap. So it's going to let me toggle here. Let's log this. So I'm all done with barbell squats for now, as long as it can work. So I did a 215, 215. My AMRAP went and did another. Oh well, next time I know. If I keep putting in bigger numbers and going further than expected, I should have more in me next time. All right, so now I gotta do overhead press. Do I have an overhead press, please? I do. I don't want to do overhead press on this machine. I want to do it on an actual free bar. So I'm going to switch. I got to put my weights away, though. Be a good citizen. Got to be a good gym citizen. I don't want to be that guy. It makes people put away my weights. Uh-oh. Somebody took the bar I was going to go for. So sadly. So this is the thing. You work out. This person get really packed. Go get myself set up. All right. So here we are. Next stop. Overhead press. Should we see if I can see? Yeah, there we go. That should work. So this is probably going to be the same thing. 4, 8, 16, and AMRAP again. I bet you I'm not even going to look. I'm pretty sure that's it. Because it's only the second set, and they do the same thing for at least two lifts. So I think probably, typically when I do this, I'm usually, I've done 50, I think, 10 times, which is 100 pounds, 50 on the dumbbell. And I know I've done over 105, 7 or 8 times. I think I've done 135 on this, but I can't remember. All right. So here we go. 4 times. That's all. At the very least, it will be a measurement of what I can do. If I can do 5, I'll do 5. If I can't do 4, I'll do less. probably close. Plus, it was my first lift. Like again, the muscles are all just like waking up. A lot of times I find that I actually do better the following sets. So now I'm going to do 8. I don't know what I can do for 8. Take 10 pounds off. See if I can do 8 at 115. So just as a reminder, this is I'm doing the AthleanX workout. I think the guy who does these, he does a lot of YouTube videos. His name's Jeff something. I feel bad. I'm doing this workout stuff and promoting this kinda and saying what I think about it. I'll tell you right now. He does some weird lists that he assumes everybody has available gear to do. And the last lift on this workout today is one of those. It's one of those where you gotta like find a place to pin your feet down, and they have to be pinned down at the ankle. And he's got he's got this perfect bar that's at the right height for his feet. That's got a pad on it that he could wrap his feet under. Because I could tell because he does a little demo video that shows you how to do the thing. And I'm like, I don't have that here. I don't have that at home. I don't even know how I'm gonna duplicate that. One option is I could probably use maybe a barbell, but and I'd have to pin the barbell someplace to keep it from moving, and I'd have to have the right height of weights so that it keeps my ankle, my feet underneath it. Too complicated to do some of the exercises. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand the value of the exercise, and that's why I wish, I want to do it, but it just doesn't take any, if anything, he should give you some kind of a alternate option, something that says, well, if you don't have something that can do this, uh, do this exercise instead. It's close enough, kind of thing. All right, here we go. We gotta do 8 of these. Overhead press, 8 times. Here we go. There's 8. Could I have done more? Maybe. Also, but I noticed I was getting my legs in there. I'm really trying hard with the overhead press to minimize my leg action. I don't want it to be a, what do you call it, a leg press, a leg overhead press. Trying to focus on it just be shoulders, upper body, locking the core, locking the glutes, and just using them for stability, and just letting the shoulders do the trying a little bit much. All right, 16 this time. So I'm going to take 20 pounds off to put me at 95. Now, keep in mind, this is another lift I've never done 16 of at all. I think I've done 15 with dumbbells, but that was 80 pounds, I think. I don't know that I ever did 90, but this is 95 and it's 16, not 15. So, and if I did 90 pounds, that's 245-pound dumbbells. I was sitting, so I didn't, which I guess technically is harder because you don't have any leg. You can't put leg into a sitting press. So as long as you're keeping your core tight, you don't have any boost. So in theory, standing should be easier. So I guess I can't blame the sitting. But that was only 90, and I don't know that I did it 15 at 90. I think it was 80, 240. That's 15 pounds lighter. I'm about to try a number that I've never done 16 of that I'm aware of. Never, ever, never have I ever. My wife's been watching a show called Never Have I Ever. So, yeah. Feels light, at least for the moment. 7. I think that was 16. Okay, now we have to do an AMRAP again. I had to do 4, or whatever my 4 rep max is, which is going to be more than 225, or more than 120, 125. I'd love to be able to do 225 on this, but I may have to be heavenly enhanced before that happens. Let's try, I don't know if I can do 4 at 135. That's a lot. Screw it, let's try it. If I can do 4 at 135, it'll be great. If not, I'll do less. And then I'll know what I can do. Hopefully I can do at least a couple. Now it's technically just 30 to 45 pound plates, but I'm not. Alright, so it's an AMRAP. Let's see, I'll get a drink, and then we'll push myself here. I feel pretty good. Like awake, not real fatigued or tired, which is good. But that doesn't make my muscles stronger. It just makes me have more energy. And I can already start to feel it in my triceps, and definitely feeling a little bit in my shoulders. All right, here we go. AMRAP. Maybe I could do if I can't do 4 on the first try, hopefully within the 2 minutes I can do at least 4. Okay, here we go, clock, timer, on my marks, get set, go. What am I doing? Fail. I can't do that. It's too heavy. We'll go back down to, let's go to 125 again, where I started. And I'll restart that nonsense. That was a terrible attempt. I'm not even sure I got 1. Let's restart that. We'll call that, I was tired. Yeah, my muscles were more fatigued than I thought they were. Plus I got a false start. Tried to do the wrong exercise. Okay. Try this again. Next, you said go. I can't get it. My shoulders are tired, man. I'm going back down to 115 just so I can get to it. Maybe I'm just not focused or something. It's definitely a fake. I think my shoulders have reached the peak for today. That 16 killed me. I think I got 2 on that one. So if I did this, if I actually logged what I'm doing here, what that was, I did 135 1, 125 1, 115 2. Not even getting anywhere near 4. I've only got 30 seconds left. I'm gonna try 105. That's it, man. 5 at 105. At least one of these numbers I managed to hit 5 on. that was a mega fail. Now I don't know if is it normal to not be able to do 1 or 2. Sense that it would be normal because you are burned out and you are trying to do a 4 rep max. But doing 1 seems like a big fail. I don't have as much work in them like the big muscles do. This mess. All right, so on that first set, I did 1. Yeah, I did 5, which I thought was a little light. Apparently, not so much. And then I did 115. I successfully managed to do 8. I had to have just been tired because I couldn't even get to 8 on that. I couldn't even get to what I got. That's pretty bad. Uh, 95. Then I had to do my AMRAP, which was my big fail. I think I got it up. I'll have to look at it later and go, oh yeah, that did not go all the way up. But for now, I'm going to give myself credit. I feel like giving myself credit for it. So I did 125 with equal success of 1 sort of in a way kind of lift. I think 1 sort of in a way mostly lift, and then a couple of in a way kind of. And I try not to log the in a way kind of. Okay. Then I actually did 115, and I think I got a couple with 115. I think I did, what did I say? No, it was 101. I think I only got 3, which wasn't a lot better. Oh no, okay. I'm logging 2. I think it was only 2. I was really crappy. And then finally, I did 95, and it was done. Okay, so all done with that. And what's the next one? I have dumbbell high pull. How do you do a pull with a dumbbell? That's interesting. Do not know. Follow weight selection. Okay. So we're basically doing. All right. So these are his version of um, upright rows with dumbbells, and his proper way to do them according to his his YouTube page. He says that there's a way to do a high pull upright row correctly. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now. This is they call them high pulls. They're kind of like a cross between a upright row and um, a scarecrow shoulder or a Cuban press or whatever. I don't know. I think the scarecrow is the rotational one. I think the Cuban press is kind of like you actually have to do a press too, but And I just get these names from JFit, the app I use normally to log stuff. JFit's usually my tool of choice. And okay, it's like, I got rid of the videos because they were all crap. Sound with headset working, the majority of those will be a lot better. Um, I will, so hopefully they'll be more usable. I just don't want a bunch of stuff when I'm talking and can't hear nothing. It just, it wasn't, just wasn't a good view. So apologize for that. Um, so if you, hopefully, they're going, I'm going to use these. I want to have some of these be able to transfer to YouTube, but those are like completely unusable. Okay, so last time I said I did 8. I think I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, 4, 8, 16. Same thing. All right. And I don't know how many I can do 16 times, but I do know that last time I was doing 8 reps I did 7 reps at 110. So I got to start with 4 reps, and I don't know. Again, that's a hard one to guess. 110 is 55 pounders. You know, today at least there's dumbbells available. When I was doing this Sunday or whatever it was, there was like no dumbbells at all. It was so busy. I'll try 60. 60 is a lot. It's 120, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's a lot more busy by the dumbbells. I don't know, man. 60 might be too heavy. I know I did 55 several times, and now I need to do 4. But, I don't know. Feels heavy. Feels like a lot of weight to do this. Probably because my shoulders are really tired. Oh well. I guess I'll know once I try, right? I have to take this. I brought a battery just in case my battery drains. But my hand keeps hitting it, and I don't need that. Alright, here we go. Tell you, this feels really heavy. I don't know if I can do these, even 4 times. So what you have to do on these, the proper lift, is you're kind of leaning slightly forward and you're rotating up. So you're bringing it up all the way so you're both getting some upper back and shoulder. Getting a full, there you go. So you're basically coming up like this. This is the goal. And like I said, this feels like I might be taking on a bit more than I can chew here. But, man, yeah, I don't have it. Maybe it's, I'm not even sure I can do 55 at this point. I'm not feeling it. Like I said, I did 7 before, but again, the 7 I did was after doing other other reps, other sets. And for me, it's just hard to get that first set to be the highest one. It's really backwards for me. I'm used to going working your way up with lighter first. This is heavy first. Oh. All right. Well, I think that counts. So I think those were correctly done. I can't ever see my form, so I have to take my own word for it. The Jeff version of the correct way to do lateral or upright rows. Okay, so I did 110 right now. And my shoulder, and again, I just did shoulder press, which that's a very much a shoulder thing. There's a lot of shoulder in it. So it's reasonable to say that perhaps I was just really tired, that my shoulders are burned out. So now I got to do 8. Definitely not doing 110 pounds. I'm not even sure what I can do. How about, I should be able to do 40. That's 30 pounds less. All right, let's try 45. Yeah, here we go. To be honest, I feel that more than I did when I felt that more than before. 45, 8 times. Let's see. 45, 8 times. Oh, actually, it's 90. Sorry, I always count the dumbbell total just because, I don't know. That's what you're lifting. If you're lifting a barbell that high, it'd be 90 pounds, same weight. So I always log it up. Now I gotta do 16. Now 16 again, a number I've never done before on this. Let's go with, let's say I did 45. 35 would be 20 pounds less, right? 70? Feels like that might not. All right, let's go with 35. Feels light to me, but I think it's light. But if it is truly too light for me, I'll go to 16 or 17, which is the one number higher. That'll tell me that I could probably do more weight. And at least the gym does go by 2.5 all the way up to 50, I think. So I can actually go by 5 pounds if I want to, which is a nice smaller number. Eleven. 12. Okay. Definitely a little light. I went to 18 just to log it on. Captain 12. What is that? What are you saying? All right, so here we go. Oh no, now I got to do my AMRAP. Let's see how that goes. My 4 rep max. What did I do? Sort of 110. Sort of 110. Or so, yeah, sort of 110. I just did 70. I thought about doing 75, but I didn't. But I did 18, which was two more than um, I had to do, but I was tells me it's too late. Could have done more. Maybe I'll do the 5 more pounds next time. All right, so now I gotta figure out what to do for my AMRAP. I know it's just doing a 4 rep max, but I don't know if I can do it. It's a lot of. All right, I'll try it. What the heck? Let's see if I woke up the muscles enough to give them a little bit more juice for this lift. Obviously, if I can do 4 reps of it at any time, it's at least my 4 rep max. So again, it might be normal to only be able to do 1 or 2 or 3 and just keep trying to do that over and over during the course of the 2 minutes. Because I've done a lot of reps of this already. All right. Dang it, I didn't check the time. It's supposed to be 90 seconds, but was it? Probably pretty close. All right, let's keep going. All right. Yeah, I could do more. I felt like those are pretty, they were adequately lifted. So, we'll see. All right, so I think that was 6. I might not be getting a full rotation on my, uh-oh, did I lose it? It's frozen. My camera's frozen. I think I may have lost it. Go to the, no. Apparently the streaming doesn't show emotes, but I also think I may have lost my screen. My screen is frozen. I have 90 seconds left on that, but I can freeze it. Nope. Yeah, it blew up. I can, what if I toggle camera? I wonder if that'll let me do it. Nope. Oh, you're able to respond, so you can hear me, and texts are coming in. That's interesting. Um, but yeah, my camera's not moving on my end, so I don't know, unless I can figure out a way to toggle this, I'm gonna have to, let's see if I flip cameras. Yeah, that fixed it. Let's see. There you go. So switching off the camera and back on, that fixed it. Okay, good. I didn't have to restart. All right, let's finish this. I'm gonna do yeah, I shouldn't be frozen anymore. It should fix now. Yeah. Good, I didn't have to restart the screen. No, it's good. All right, so I have to restart my time. uh, I did I did 6, and I'm gonna do 90 seconds here. This, because that's where I was when I stopped last time. Here we go. I know technically I guess should have got a little break, but whatever. Basically doing this again. 12. I'll do one more set. Call it good. Got to get a little bit of a break. But I won't take too long because this is kind of a broken AMRAP because of the fiddling with my camera. Maybe I'll just log 12. I think that's about what I would have got had I just done it straight. Okay, done and done. Close enough for that. So what happened when it froze is because I have to toggle back and forth on my, um, because of that, if you leave it on the browser, the phone will go, oh, this is a browser. He doesn't mind if I go to sleep. And I will, and it goes to sleep if I walk away from the phone for too long. And then when I went to sleep, that's when the camera froze. So yeah, I did 110. And I think I would have got about 12 had I stuck to. Okay, now we're on to the next exercise. All right, what are we doing? 6. So, okay. I didn't do 16. Did 12. There we go. I mean, yes, I did. I actually did 17 if you count all of them, but I'm not going to count all of them. So I don't know what the next. Let's see. The next thing is dumbbell. Okay, so this one's a combo exercise. What do you call them? A superset. Kettlebell swings and cavalier crossovers. Dumbbell with this. That's definitely one that's not requires. I mean, a little awkward, but whatever. And I don't have any idea what the right amount for this is. Use heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, and you're supposed to go to failure on this. On both of these. 3 sets of failure. Oh, wow. Another one of those. All right, so I don't have any idea what the right amount for this is. I don't know what a failure amount for this would be. Because I've never done the dumbbell or kettlebell cavalier crossover, so using same dumbbell or kettlebell from exercise. Okay, same dumbbell or kettlebell. All right, let's go see if they do have kettlebell. Let's go. I think they have some over in the personal trainer zone. Um, let's see what they have. If they do have the heavy dumbbell or kettlebell, I'll use it. I thought they had kettlebells over here. Oh yeah, here we go. 36 pound. Wow, that's a big kettlebell. All right, so yeah, we'll try this. I'm gonna use their trunk as a holder here. Let's see here. Let's go that way. All right, so the way kettlebell swing works is you're basically doing this bit, and you're just pivoting on the hips. It's supposed to be kind of a hip, what do you call it, hip workout. I think it's meant to help with things like doing a proper deadlift, doing a proper squat, so that you're learning to do that, getting that strength in in this hip flexor, hip glutes area, and keep that core tight. And really all you're doing is swinging, and then you're using the hips to bring you up. Bring it down, hips. So you're trying to strengthen this area and get that rotation going. These are to failure, so I'm going to use a 36-pound weight. I've never done a 36-pound kettlebell on this before. I think the most I've ever done is like 20. But I have to go to failure, so I don't want to. And failure is losing form, or confidence that you're going to lose form on like the next set. This isn't. I don't think failure is I'm too tired to keep going. Like if you're doing curls, like nope, I'm done. It's like yes, I could do more, but I'm starting to risk losing form. That's failure. That means your muscles are no longer working with you to be safe. You got to stop. I don't know what failure is, so let's go. Some exercises you have to know that failure is not always about not being able to do more. It's about not being able to do them safely. That you failed once you can't do them safely anymore. All right, so I did 30. Maybe that weight's not heavy enough, but I was tired enough. Well, plus losing form is going to get you hurt. That's the other plus. You don't want to get hurt. Okay, so I did 30 of that. I got to do the same thing on this one. Let's go. Now this one's weird. I've never done this before, but it's basically like it's like like a weird crossover. It's like you're supposed to like pull the weight over. Like you're supposed to use your shoulder, I think, like this. Like you're getting the, what do you call it? It mentions the muscle, but it's basically the traps back here. And you're trying to lift it forward and you're kind of shoulder shrugging. But you're doing it leaning forward and you're crossing over. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this. This is a weird one. It's supposed to be to failure also. So failure on each arm separately. That's going to be weird. So I did about 30, same thing, pretty tired at 30. 30 to me is a max. If you're not burning out before 30, you're probably using too light of a weight. But I'd have to go get a bigger weight to go past 30, or to fail at a lower number. Yeah. Is close to the as possible. So tradition covers they are close. All right, got to 30 again. Ow. Actually, I feel like my lower back felt that, just the bending part. Um, my weight felt heavy, but you know what? My back slash hips are feeling it, so I'm gonna stick with this weight. I should come to a failure at less than 30 this time. Rest is supposed to be twice as long as it takes you to do the two. But if I do that, I'm gonna be able to do 30 again. I'm gonna, and I need to do it. I need to go faster because I'm pretty sure that took me like 4 minutes. If I take an 8-minute break, I'm gonna have too much energy left. I'm gonna be able to do the full 30 again. I don't want to be able to get to 30. I got to burn myself out a little sooner. This weight's too light. You got to remember, don't bend your legs on this. This isn't a leg lift. Maybe it was just in my head. I only got to 28, but I don't know if that's because I said, "Oh yeah, I'm tired before 30." Probably could have got to 30. All right. Have fun at your meeting, CDL. All right. And then there's this thing, which again feels weird to me. Haven't mastered the form on this one, or at least mentally. Maybe it's too light a weight. Who knows? Doing these weird new exercises. It's a crossover track thing. It's just weird. And I think I have to keep my legs together because I feel like I'm going to hit my leg if I don't. I'm going to have to watch the video again, see if I can do this correctly. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. Well, weird or not, 20 seemed like enough on that one. So, yeah. Let's try the next one. I have no idea. Totally lost track of numbers here. We'll go with 15. 16. Just to keep my arms balanced, I'll stop at the same I think it's 20 number. Okay. I am not going to take a 8 minute break, but I will take about a 3 minute break and try it again. So my watch says 107 now. So at 110, I'll try it again. I really feel like I should change the weight. Maybe I should go back over to the dumbbell, pick up a dumbbell. Hey, Christy. There it is. It's not even 108 yet. 3 minutes is a long break. You know what? I think I am going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go get a heavier weight. I can't walk away. It's too far away. So I got to take my stuff with me. I'm going to relocate. I'll just use a dumbbell on this next set. It's not 110 yet. Got about another minute left. Enough time to walk across the room and get a bigger weight. So that was a 36-pound dumbbell. So I got maybe 40, 45. Let's do 45. Yeah. So using a dumbbell isn't that much different from using I've got about 45 seconds to get to my rest time being up. And then, so basically I could just use the head of the dumbbell with a little bit wider grip than it would be if you're doing or you can just use the neck and just swing it like a hammer between your legs, or, however you're doing it. Kettlebell, same thing. Um, I think the closest in this case with this weight might be trying to do it as just hold the top of the weight. Should be able to get pretty close on the weights. All right, 5 seconds. Let's do this. Again, trying to go to failure. This is a much heavier weight, so we'll see how that goes. The weight difference is the weight on this is not as um, what do you call it? It's not as bottom fed. Some of it's at the top, some of it's at the bottom. And swinging, I don't know. This might be. Still got to about 28. I think it's because the weight on this is not distributed the same way, but it felt good. Got me a good. Oh, I gotta do these weird ones. Let's do that first. Sorry, Jeff. I think these are weird ones. This weird dumbbell trap crossover thing bobber. Maybe because I'm doing them wrong. I don't know. They're just weird. 16. Ooh. 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 3, 4. Okay, let's say that was 26. Think about doing to your max. Crossbow, hey, thanks, Dan. Things about doing it to your max and you do one arm at a time is if one arm is stronger than the other, you're going to max out at a different point. Now, if you know which arm is stronger, you should start with your weaker arm, let it fail, and then just go to that number with your stronger arm. That'll help you to help balance them out because one arm will be doing slightly less for a bit, but hopefully the other arm will catch up. Mm. 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got to 26 with the right arm, so I went to 26 on that arm. The other option is go as hard as you can with the strongest arm and make your weaker arm do it. Even if you have to stop, you just take a short break and keep going. All right, let's log those puppies and know that I definitely use dumbbells, at least if I'm going to be here, because they don't have big enough kettlebells, apparently, for me to do that lift. Plus, at some point, I'll have to go and watch his video on the, what is that called? DB Dumbbell OR Kettlebell Cavalier Crossover. I don't know what the OR is. Oh, in this case, it is OR. There was another one where it said OR, and I didn't know what it was because I don't think it was OR because it had the way it was phrased. But this case, it is OR, dumbbell or kettlebell. I didn't realize that was a normal. I'd have known that was part of it. Guess I should learn to read, right? Okay, let's track these things. All right, so I did 36 and a half. Well, this doesn't do 36 and a half. This only does rounded numbers, so I might as well just write it. So I think I did 30 because I didn't want to go farther. To me, anything over 30 is just, okay, that's it. You need to get a heavier weight. It's just too light if you're doing 30 or more. Unless you're doing sprint, you're doing something that requires a longer thing, like you need to go do a sprint for 45 seconds because you're working on getting to a 400 meter sprint or something. But I did 37, and the next time I did 26, which again, I'm not sure I was stopping because I was maxed or because my brain was telling me, hey, you're supposed to be more tired now. This has to be a max. So sometimes you can convince yourself. And when you're done, like, huh, I may have had more in the tank than I thought. All right. I know it takes me a minute to log this stuff. So apologize. You get to watch me log my. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if he's doing something different. I'm looking at the video. That's pretty much what I was doing. I may have been bent over a bit much, though. Maybe I need to not bend forward so much on those crossovers. But now I know. Okay, so 37. And I did, I don't know. What did I say I did? I don't even remember what I said I did. 26? This is why you log it right when you do it. And then I did 37. Let's just say I did 37 every time. I think that I mean, 26 is well within my realm on all of those. And to me, it means it's not heavy enough. I think a good failure point is something under 20. So I'll have more challenging. Should be feeling left on this nonsense today. All right, only one exercise left. And this is that one I mentioned earlier in the workout. This is a weird one. Requires me to pin my feet down underneath something, and I I do not know where I'm going to do that at. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. This is one I almost just figured at the beginning I was going to skip because I just don't think there's anywhere to do this. I don't have. He says you can use a bench, but the benches here do move. They're not heavy enough, and I can't do it in the weights area because there's just too many people, not enough room. So I'd have to do this in a space where there's somewhere I can kind of have. Plus, you don't want to be on a really what do you call it, hard surface, just because your knees need some padding when you're doing this. She even examples it to have your feet down. But the only other option is you can pin yourself underneath a barbell, but I'd have to put the right amount of weight on the barbell, and then I have to put the barbell like against the wall so that it doesn't roll around. And I just don't really have a thing here that can do that. So, gosh, it's 8:12 already. Holy moly, I did not expect this to take this long. I thought I had more time. How long was this workout? Way too long. It was like over an hour and a half again. These workouts get really long. So this is the third phase or whatever he calls it, phase 3, whatever. And they're like 90, it's like 90 minutes to get this done for sure. And that's if, I kind of talk a little bit and I probably have a few extra minutes in there. But overall, it shouldn't be taking, no, I can't say that it's bad to take this long. I'm just saying, I feel like this is not a workout to do if you are time limited. If you're trying to do a workout that has to be done under an hour, do not take on AthleanX, or you're going to either have to go really fast, which is going to cut numbers you can do by a lot. Because it's unlikely you'll be able to do the 60 to 90 second rests that you need to do, in some cases minutes if you're doing some of the AMRAPs or other stuff. So yeah, I would not recommend this workout if you are short on time. I was going to do an abs workout, but it's 8:12. I'm going to have to call it. Dang it. I'm not getting the abs. You know what? I think next time I'll start with the abs. So the abs workouts are only about 10 minutes long. Tomorrow's a regen day. Regen days are usually a lot shorter. I can usually get those done under an hour, no problem. Because there's only you do like three, basically the same basic 3 things or 5 things, and you do it 3 rounds. It's easy to get in an abs day, although the last couple days I've done those, I started late. I can also do those at home usually. So maybe I'll do this workout from home tomorrow. I haven't done one from home in a while. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for coming by and saying hi. I can't do this workout, this last lift. I have nothing around here will let me pin my legs down. It was basically a glute lift where you're supposed to pin your feet down, and then you basically do push-ups that keep your body straight and your knees on the ground, and you lift yourself back. It looks like it's a good workout. I just don't have a way to do it, and I can't think of a substitution. So maybe I'll look one up in the future. But it's 8:15 now, my time. I got to go shower and shave and get ready for work. So yeah, you guys have a good one. Stay fit, stay healthy. Until next time, goodbye.